Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, guys, I know it's been a while. Yeah, it's been guys. I've been so busy, but anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk to everybody about everything that I have planned for you guys. Cause trust me, y'all. Wait, somebody just texted. Where is Lola? I want to ask her where she is. Hold on a minute, guys. Um, okay, let's set y'all up. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys. Just give you guys an update on, my book and everything that I have planned for all my 9.1K YouTube viewers and subscribers. And like I said, guys, before in all of my videos, don't don't hesitate to support and subscribe and help me and Miss Lola Brown for everything we're doing because we're doing a lot for you guys. Trust me, we are doing a lot. And that's why I say support, subscribe, and help, because I'm gonna be, helping you guys. You know what I mean? What's the name of that? It's just I'm sorry for not coming on for the past couple days, guys. I've had some stuff going on, but I'm back. And like I said in the description, well, you know, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to stay. I will be keeping more active, posting everything. That looks like some dirty love, didn't there? Well, looks like nobody took a shower and it's all good. It's dirty, smelly love. We want to talk about back half. He's like the only 25-year-old who really does it for me. I just think this boy, I just think he is so nice looking, and I was completely blindsided that he did escape from rehab and was released about 5 months ago, and we never knew about it. Hot topic. What happened? Why did we know about this? It's not just us. We didn't read about this on TNT. TNT out, let's go and talk about it. Well, apparently, that was that hasn't confirmed when he went to rehab for. But now reports are that he was allegedly abusing alcohol. There are other allegations talking about he was allegedly abusing cocaine and also allegedly pumping Molly and sex. Which Molly to me is like all sorts of bad. Molly something that's like 17, 18, and 19. Like if you went to a grown party and somebody pumped Molly, wouldn't you be like, first of all, it's drugs wrong. Secondly, what are you doing with Molly? It's like how shocked you were with Lamar and the allegations about crack. Anyway, that is now. And I mean, it's over. I know what you're saying. Oh my gosh, Zach is a crack boy. That's the first thing I said. And I said, oh my gosh, he's got freaking beer in the closet. No, that's what I said about your movie. He's playing a frat boy who apparently drinks beer. I could just look at him all day. I swear I think he was my first choice of person, right? For the movie. It was my first choice. I mean, they hired out other boys. Probably became cheaper. Some of the other boys, I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm still going to see. What's called again? Let me show you the brother movie. Isaac.
the drama still continues for Chloe and Lamar. These days, none of it's been sweet. Chloe, I think, was 31, she's actually 29 years old. Reported like, to me, I'll explain in a moment. But to me, even more the reason that she needs a divorce than in a friendship. I'll explain, hold on. I hear you yelling at me for the TV. What your husband abandoned you? What I'm going to show you. We're talking about Chloe right now. She's refusing to file for divorce. That woman called mother is very, very unhappy about this. Anyway, according to the Daily News, Chris Paul, that's the mother, called an emergency meeting with a high-powered divorce lawyer, allegedly pressuring Chloe to file for divorce, reminding her not that she's beautiful and born would be fine, reminding her of the Kardashian brand and her responsibility to her sisters, to her. I gotta tell you something right now. So you were the most unliked woman in America. I'm sorry. Who does that? Who does that? According to Chloe is having a hard time letting go from more because her entire self-worth and identity is wrapped up in marriage. Isn't that horrible? You know, she got more love and reassurance from that woman called mother when she was a little girl, then maybe she would feel better about herself now. So it's the first time, probably all the time in my life, I've heard this woman. And that is, I do think that Chloe needs a divorce in the name of love, though, in the name of love. I feel that, you know, if by chance the allegations are true, that this 30-something-year-old multi-million worth $50 million, Lamar, is in fact hooked on drugs, if in fact true, then he will be very hard to get sober. Because unlike many of us who were doing drugs, we didn't have $50 million, and we were in our 30s. You know what? You can't teach us all the things. It's very difficult to sit there. This young lady who was 29 years old, she wants a woman and a baby, and I feel in the name of God. Right, cute. And then Sherry Dale, another lady, and the another lady, call Sherry Dale, why you don't marry somebody only a month after knowledge. Right. Because you don't have to admit before, but that's anything. We should have all the love. We should want you have and perhaps more than a month before everybody realizes what you're doing. And if she just gave us a chance to get into it, then perhaps she would have seen these allegations before it happened. But I do think she needs a divorce today look like. That just needs to be his friend and walk with him, you know, the rehab or phone conversation, but realize that the friendship with your ex-husband has an expiration date, and the expiration date is when you meet the one that you truly want to marry. Then she's got to cut it off from the heart. That's all I'm saying. When you order Mix and Match from Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken. The First Lady has a complex job. She isn't paid and doesn't even really have an official position, but she always has to look perfect, represent her country well, and champion her own causes. We expect a lot from a person who only got there because of someone else's ambitions. But not all First Ladies have towed the line. Some of them found ways of being themselves in a manner that was a little unfirst lady-like, and some of them were just plain weird. Here's what you might not know about the former First Ladies of America. Party animal. James Madison's wife, Dolly. we really talk about in what let's bring in our own Jonathan Carling's news chief Washington correspondent. John's new book, Tired of Winning Donald Trump and the End of the Grand Old Party, is out November 14th. Congratulations, John. A new ABC Ipsos poll just out shows us updated numbers for support for President Biden or President Trump. For those that are,
I mean, the bottom line is this shows it's that there's a excited about either candidate. Let's first look at President Biden. 33% have a favorable view of President Biden. 50% unfavorable. It's actually a little better than the last poll. Not the kind of numbers he was as an incumbent going into my campaign. But look at this. Former President Trump, his unfavorables at 16%. 16% were saying that unfavorable view of President Trump.
And just to hear from the election now, focusing on President Biden, he has to walk a really fine line within his own party, especially over the war between Israel and Hamas. How does this stand to impact him in the next year?
Well, there's still this very strong support for Israel, the economists and among both parties, but you're starting to see among Democrats some real concerns. You have 13 Democratic senators signed a letter urging Israel having pause in fighting to allow humanitarian support to come through. So I think that this is going to be growing, particularly.
Yeah, I had somebody come on here yesterday, guys, and well, not yesterday, but about 2 days ago, and asked me where Leola is. And like I told you guys, I don't me and Miss Leola, we chat, but I haven't talked to her in a little while. But I'm gonna reach out to her. But yeah, here's the book, guys. And I don't really, this I only have one copy of me and Miss Leola's book. So if you want it, you're just gonna have to DM me or email me. One of the two will work either way. Yeah. Just email or DM me, guys, and I can have it mailed to y'all.
Today, November 5th, marks exactly 1 year until Election Day 2024. We've asked our Robert Gossett to weigh the issues and assess the stakes as America decides.
The Dubliner is a different sort of Washington monument, an Irish pub on Capitol Hill. Here, legendary Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill, keeps a watchful eye over the bar. And small talk often strays into politics. The election a year away.
Construction on the Camorras Barrier Wall is complete, an underground wall over 1 mile long and as deep as 100 feet. Working with our state-of-the-art water extraction system and treatment plant, water is captured to filter out PFAS compounds, removing over 99% of PFAS compounds in captured water before they reach the Cape Fear River. The war between Israel and Hamas could impact the vote exactly 1 year from today, when Americans head to the polls in the 2024 presidential election. On Saturday, many of the candidates who hope to be the Republican nominees spoke at an event in Florida. Among them, the frontrunner, former President Trump, and the man who's been stepping up his attacks on Trump lately, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. NBC's Marissa Parra is in Florida with more. Marissa, good morning.
Hey, really good morning. Yeah, as GOP candidates flocked to the key state of Florida for the Freedom Summit this weekend. It was a homecoming for two of them. But it was former President Trump who got the loudest support in the room, not the state's governor. Mr. Trump took jabs at Governor DeSantis, even bringing on the stage the Florida legislators who endorsed him, including the ones who flipped from DeSantis. Now, the former president also got a big boost of support from Florida Senator Rick Scott. DeSantis brushed off, said he wasn't concerned when he was asked about that on NBC this weekend. All this, of course, while the GOP frontrunner Mr. Trump faces more legal challenges this week. There are two state electors to keep him off the ballot, plus his ongoing cases across states, including New York, where Mr. Trump himself will testify in the cross-file case tomorrow. His San Francisco's online, and he has already been fined twice for violating gag orders. And of course, this coming just days before the third GOP presidential primary debate that is this Wednesday right here in Miami, which Mr. Trump won't be on stage for. He'll be holding his own rally just outside of Miami. So you can tell the political whirlwinds in the state of Florida is just getting started.
It's all happening in Florida this week. Marissa Parra in Florida for us. Marissa, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss
More than usual this morning. Usually I'm around here. Maybe you can thank the switch back to standard time and that extra hour of sleep. But not everyone is happy about this twice a year switch. Let's give Bugea some time to explain. Well, good morning.
Good morning, Jay. I've only been waiting over here for a full hour. I forgot to It's the season for sunrise at 6:30 a.m. How nice, and sunset at 4:45 p.m. Walk. But could our days switching to standard time be numbered? And my surprise you, it's notoriously unpopular both on the small screen.
daylight saving. World. Time has never saved us from anything.
And in real life, a recent poll finding 62% of Americans want to eliminate changing our clocks entirely. TikTokers shining a light on how annoyingly dark Americans become when daylight saving time goes away this time of the year.
How much daylight could we possibly need to save?
It's 5:16 p.m. It's black stuff.
Are you serious right now? Daylight saving time was implemented 105 years ago as a way to save on energy consumption during World War I. But decades of clock clashing followed. Congress repealing it, President Wilson vetoing the repeal because he likes to golf. And at one point in May of 1965, the Twin Cities were keeping two totally different times. Then in 1966, President Johnson signs the Uniform Time Act. The American Medical Association says all that changing of the clocks comes with potential risks. Any change that affects your sleep, cumulative over time, can with it bring all the detrimental effects of sleep loss. So that can include mood disorder, loss of focus, loss of judgment, and even some long-term issues such as changes in your blood sugar. Last year, the U.S. Senate unanimously passed the Sunshine Protection Act, which would make daylight saving time permanent, meaning full daylight in the evening hours all year long. but the axe didn't pass the house and never made it to President Biden's desk, and the bill still rests in limbo. In the mid-1970s, the United States attempted a full year on permanent daylight savings time. It was repealed in part because early morning darkness in the winter made driving difficult and dangerous. But these days, only folks in Hawaii and Arizona leave their clocks as is all year round. Sounds kind of nice to me, you guys.
These are people that are trying to change the world. Startups have this energy that energizes me. I'm traveling by helping others thrive every day. People who know video.
If you hate wearing bras, then you're gonna love listening. 10 years ago, I gave up my regular bras and I started wearing sports bras. No. I'm very special people. It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Jane Pauley.
My name is Barbara, the name of Barbara Streisand's first television special back in 1965, an early beloved album, and now one of the most anticipated memoirs of the year. Her new book is out Tuesday, but this morning, this music and movie legend is talking with Gayle King.
Barbara, no one else has this at their home. You're aware of that, right?
Well, it's gyms,
around media rooms. Descend to the basement of Barbara Streisand's Malibu home, and you'll be transported to her own private mall.
yes, the most. I love to collect. I'm a collector.
Yeah.
So I love antiques. I didn't have a doll, so I put hot water into a hot water bottle, which felt like a real person.
I have a Barbara. You made up for not having a doll.
That's right. I know.
This doll shop is a poor girl's picture.
Make sure y'all can see the TV. There we go. I think y'all can see, right? There we go.
Walk to light, Streisand style.
Come on in.
Another reveal at Barbara's.
This is my antique clothes room.
Yeah. Further down the mall, the wardrobe are extraordinary nice.
I wore to meet President John Kennedy. This year I have been embroidered to meet the Queen of England, along with those who are second-hand robes.
Now I think y'all can see pretty good. I was just trying to make sure. There we go. There we go.
You know, these are things I bought in the thrift shop. Look at this. Feel that velvet. Feel the velvet. This was $10. I feel right in something that had a life in it. In other words, something from the past that I felt like I was once there.
In her new memoir, My Name is Barbara, Streisand takes us there. Giving us a front row seat to her singular 6-decade career as a singer, actor, it was nothing else. I'm ready for Trinity and director. Along the way, dishing about past loves and regrets, and setting the record straight. What do you want people to get out of this book? What do you want them to know about you? I want them to know the truth. I love truth. One of the reasons I wrote the book is to talk about the myths about me. And now for my next trick. Down with clouds, with flowers and rice and sheep. The singer praised for her fearless voice is also known as an exacting perfectionist, and she makes no apologies. A man is forceful, a woman is pushing. He shows leadership, she's controlling. If he acts produces into Rex is called the multi-talented hyphenate. She's called vain and egotistical. I don't think of myself as a famous person. I just don't. I'm the same Barbara Jones Streisand as I was in high school. Well, that's the time. Growing up in Brooklyn, Streisand was a confident kid and a good student, but had a D in conduct because if they didn't call on me and I had the answer, I would just blurt it out. She says the death of her dad, Emmanuel, when she was just 15 months old, left a hole in her life. I was angry that I didn't have a father. I remember saying to my mother, "Why didn't you ever tell me about my father?" And she said, "I didn't want you to miss him." Streisand's mom, Diana, widowed at 34, with two young children, is described in the book as cold and unsupportive. She didn't seem very affectionate. She didn't believe in it. I said, "Mom, how come you don't ever hug me? Or say the words, I love you?" And she said, my mother and father, they never hugged me, but I knew they loved me. Now I said, "Well, I didn't know you loved me." Her talent would rescue her. I knew I had a good voice at 5 years old. We kids used to gather on the stoop and we would harmonize, and I was the girl with no father and a good voice.
I'm coming.
Say, now look at this fucking thing. What is it? Is that a bag? What's the whole name? What is that? Don't that look like a door? Oh, it could be the freezer door. Shit. What is this thing? This actually. Hey, you fucked up what you thought it was off camera right now. You thought they were done. So she's like, covers her mouth. She's like, I'm sorry. Because I think she's fucked up. She says something that she wasn't supposed to. Why would she say sorry? I don't understand that. Why would she say sorry that her daughter was there and got, you know what I mean? Now let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh, she tried to slide. This is, I just want to show you when Teresa came in, that they did not get her out.
Of that one. Okay.
She even walks with a lady. Look what's this. Here you got the Noah spread. You got all these people. This is the night at 11:30. And they're right here. I wonder if they're talking to Pinky, ain't they? Oh no, they're talking, who are they talking to? See how blurry they got it? You can't even see nothing, bro. You know, I know this one right here is a Noah's friend. Oh, they're talking to Dr. Phil, ain't they? Look at him talking to Dr. Phil. What do they tell him? He's not really Dr. Phil. He's like an elite guy. But I call him Dr. Phil. Look how they got him blurred out. What is he saying? That might not be the one I say is Dr. Phil. Who is that guy? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I said, I call him Dr. Phil. I believe he's one of the elite ones. I don't think I've seen these two before, but I heard I've seen with Lenora. They came with Lenora. All right, so let me see something. Maybe it was right here.
And you have everybody, this, the one we just saw that I said was the North Front. And you got Irene right here. This is on the night at 9:32. And this is Teresa's boyfriend. Look, his front desk manager lady. That's crooked as fuck. And then you got James Coleman, which is Teresa's boyfriend. And then you got the best mopper in the world. I swear, this guy is the best mopper. And Anita, just look at how Larry, they're right in front of the camera. This 2017, why is this camera so? Dude, I hate some of these police too. Who's this back here? There's somebody I just saw right there. Who's that? This is Irene sitting right here. Somebody right back here. So look how Irene got her head down the whole time. Who is this? Look at that person. I don't know. I don't know all the people pay. Look, he come right up next to him, Martin, bro. You know, my dad slipping fall. You know, I don't know. My dad, I need like 20 grand. There's no left floor side. I think they're telling them you can't go. Oh, never mind. Look, I told him if that man would have fell, he would have got paid. Saw the man up. She just did. They're just like, man, what? There's no one talking to this guy. So I do have where Teresa enters the hotel. This. You have these two here. This is the one with the brown boots, and the first that I said was Kanika at first coming down to the visibility bar because she looks so much like her. But that's not all that I wanted to show y'all either. Since, this right here. This is why I said she was not in the freezer. If she's in the freezer, then why she walk in the parking lot at 5 in the morning? At 4:41, I should say. I don't know who these two people here are, but what I do know is at 4:41, Kanika comes walking across there, and she meets up with what looks like to me the manager, and also the one that was with Tanisha, CC, and that other girl. Should be coming any second. She'll come walking from over here. And I showed y'all, see, here she goes, walking across the parking lot at 4:41. He just was naked dimensions and walks up at 4:41 in the morning. I mean, that. So how is she in the freezer? Maybe they said that. I don't explain so much on this case, man. I really don't know what else to show. What is more damning than her walking the rear parking lot at 4:41? And I don't care what anybody says, that's her. If you look at her women, on the other time, just about every single one almost looks different, but you can tell by the walk that it's the same person and all that, but and that was the same person. And what's weird about it is if you go back to our previous videos, you'll see 5 minutes before this, the guy with the all red sweatsuit on and the red sweatshirt on and the red sweatpants on, he comes walking across here, and after he does, 2 minutes later, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes later, Kanika comes walking across here. So and we also see Be Easy here about 10 minutes ago down at the bottom down here around this area. And also the guy with the all white hat on, which what I'm talking about is right here. Which is just crazy to me. You're gonna see Pete Easy. He's gonna pop up down here. Then you're gonna see the guy with the white cap on. What are they doing in the rear parking lot? This is what, like 6, 7, this is 7 minutes before Kanika comes walking across. And what? You're gonna see Pete Easy pop up down here. There we go, right there. And then right afterwards, the guy with the other white, this time he easy had a white cap on. In Ty's eye, he had a green one. Here comes this guy. And he walked over here. Why did they walk over to this hotel? From this hotel over here, they walked to this hotel. One hotel to the other. And then when they get over here to this one for what stuff, you're gonna see the guy with the red hoodie come walking across. You're gonna come walking. I don't remember. Went by the bar when she was walking by the bar, stumbling with the girl with the pink hat and the pink jacket, just like she walking with now, and that other girl. And they hold hands the whole time like they girlfriend and girlfriend. And look at how jacked up these cars were. And so I just wanted to show y'all that all these people go over to this hotel, and then y'all see what me putting them running over there. Excuse me. Y'all see them running over there, and then all of a sudden, Kanika comes walking over here. Also, at the end of this, tell me this: why did they only go walk over here for just a minute, not even a minute? Because look, at the end of this, they're gonna come walking right back to it. They're talking about the Asia girl with the pink hat, trying to call CTC. But somebody had said the other day that it was somebody else. But it was there right there. Oh, that's nobody right. Okay, here they come right here, guy, right through here. Here they go. There they go. There they go. All three of them. Now, everybody, see, that's why I said, look, don't that look like the person that you need to, as she walked across, met up with, that was right here? Look how much your shoes are. Look how much good. Right? See, so it was how she walked. So then this one with the big hat, big jacket. That's what she met up with. And this is all at around 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, y'all, one more time. And I'm done. She goes walking across at 441 right there. And I'm about to show y'all what they say she will. There she goes. It looks like today's right. Looks like the same person. Look how white the shoes are. And they're with somebody else. It's not just them, but you see another shadow right there. There's another shadow. So that it's more than one person. Tanasia was with 2 other people. There could be another person where we can't see that shadow all the way over here. And then walk over here to this hotel. Which is all just, to me, crazy. Because we have been told for 6 years that the last time we seen her was at 2 something, it was at 2:32 walking into the freezer. So now, what we're gonna do is It's a little bit to what she said about the stress. A lot of people probably not, come, but they will watch it, they'll rewatch it. Sometimes, like, this time, I know I'm on it. Probably gonna go out another hour on the same because, uh, I want to tell y'all this stuff, right? So, this is the first time I received a stressor coming, right? When the stressor comes in, and then there goes the stressor right here. All I've done to all these is just fix this one. All I've done with these was resize. I didn't do nothing else to them. I just made it to where it's bigger. Right now, the graphic, and I don't like neither one of them. Both of them. Both of them are saying this one. They put the stretcher all the way down. And it's supposed to be putting Kanika on here right now. So look at the time. This is on the 10th though. Okay, so this is on the 10th. And what did it say? 3:51 on the 10th. Almost 24 hours. After we see them walking in the parking lot shit. It doesn't like they had on the kind of put on and because I'm just for me. Like they had a seat and then why strap the guy up so well I guess you had to have something that let's get up close first. See what see and we'll see that the photo so raise it up. Like you know, see the police that carry one. You just look at this. All these that's fuck, and I showed y'all. I believe freezes like right here. They just gotta edit it out. Edited it out. You know what I mean? Like shit back here, like and why is the wall like this in a spot right here? Like why is it not? You just don't know right. That's so cool. They're gonna keep going. I just said this ass. It's from New York City. It's the right smaller show. Today, Hunter Ezra started teaching children his next director's visit and told his predicament to look down their nose. Right. Because this new chicken is the house because your hair is temperature so hot for spray. It's confidence. Never. Here's get started at time for
that she's quitting social media because the internet is too mean. What's mean? Young bitch. And she's only 24, so you know how it's not told the 24-year-old with all the young people watching. Here's the problem. You guys are real sensitive. You haven't really learned to like shake off the haters and develop thick skin. As you get older, right? I told older people, words are just words, ungrown and whatever. So look, here's what I'm thinking. I want to let my fans know I'm taking time. I'm taking time, sometime away from social media. Every time I come online for the last 4 or 5 months, I only see negative, awful things. My management will tweet and run my accounts from today onwards with updates. So here's the thing. At 24, when you're a pop star, you can't afford to leave social media, you know, because your people turn on you. Oh my God, you know. They count on you. You can't get yourself a Tristan Zimmerman at 24 when you're a pop star. Unfortunately, that's the guy who runs my social media, and I've never made it a secret. I don't go on there and blog and slog and stuff. I tell Tristan, you know, we collaborate. What I want to put on there, if I'm having a beautiful day and I want to show you a picture, I send him the picture and he puts it on. And that way, I don't have to deal with, first of all, the minutia of Twitter wars with other people. That's why you'll never see me get in a war, because I don't even know how to Google, because Tristan does it. I mean, this Iggy Azalea, she's had feuds with Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, Azalea Banks, Jill Scott, Maxim Magazine, and her neighborhood pizza joint. You know, she just can't help it. And I guess that's just a sign of the times, you know, where you get on there, people call you names, you have thin skin, you can't deal with it, and so you clap back. And when you clap back, that's when all this mess happens. I think, personally speaking, that you need to not focus on your haters, you need to focus on your music. Because if you don't have if you don't focus on your music and doesn't come back with something as nice as fancy, then we're going to blow you right back to Australia. So really, the thing is, you know, make sure that you stay in touch with your social media, because your age group who buys music wants to know that it's you, not some, you know, married man with glasses. That's what I should think. You know, your social followers are young, they want to know it's you. I think my social media followers, like I think over 200 Facebook. I just cut it out more if I sent more pictures or if I was more, you know, interactive. But when I go to the grocery store, I don't want you to go to the grocery store and look people wherever I am. I don't want that. Anyway, and I think my followers understand that. But then again, I'm a middle-aged talk show host, so, you know, it's a lot different than being, you know, a 24-year-old pop star. So, good luck, Iggy. It's about time you did this. Me and Tia, I've been telling you all along. Stop in. And the photo that was linked to Beyonce, people think it's shocking. I'm just like, I'm only doing this story because you like think it's shocking. I mean, as much as she wants to sing flawless and as beautiful as she is, we all know as women, when we go home and we take off our drag, it is what it is. You understand what I mean? So what people are all flux over this. All right, she was doing a photo shoot for a commercial, and these pictures were taken back in 2013. Okay, they're untouched, and they were released. And so, ta-da! It's horrible. I mean, they're untouched now. Who doesn't have a little acne? Acne. I know. Sorry. I know. But I mean, I've got the cellulite. This is not a bad. How would you think that this is horrible and it's also betraying her trust? I don't think so. Little acne, a little toothpaste on your face. That'll be fine. this is good. It's a lot of makeup, but it's good. They would retouch, so the haters, I guess, are happy. We regular people who don't really have an opinion about this, it just goes to show that she's like the rest of us. I don't find this to be a big deal. I also think it's unrealistic in thinking that she can control her image to the point where things like this are going to happen. And we've all read interviews with her and seen her on a documentary talking about how she likes to control all her pictures, and have last looks and proof. Well, okay, and a last look at a picture and prove it. But all those other things, like we do a photo, there are so many people around. Some are just balancedly disgusting. You just always have to be aware of that, the cameras are everywhere. I wonder how she feels about this, if she's finding out or if she's fine with it. I don't know. It's been a great week of beauty, though, because between seeing Cindy Crawford's lively eyes like the rest of us, Jelly Belly, Beyonce's schedule, I think that we can conclude celebrities, they're just like us. Did you hear about this thing with Ice being arrested? He was arrested for grand theft and burglary. And it was so stupid. Why'd you do this? I saw you doing your hair. Like you look. All right, let's talk about his looks first. He looks great for 47. There are a lot of 47-year-old men who wish that they had a big tuft of hair on their head like that. The problem is, whoever dying it, they have to put some highlights in it. That's going through that process. It looks heavy, doesn't it? And it's all bright color. If you just do some oil tips or something, something. So anyway, he's got this renovation show on the DIY network. I like it. I've watched it in marathon form before. He starts in the houses. It's called the Vanilla Ice Project. It's been on for years. It's a slow burn there. Like it's been on for a long time. And he stays under the radar. He's married, got kids, and the whole bit. So allegedly, they were working at one house in a neighborhood where there was a foreclosed house up the street. And so Ice took it upon himself, allegedly, get into the house, steal furniture, the pool heater, bikes, and a bunch of other items. Now, we don't have a pool because we're not responsible enough. Does anybody know how big a pool heater is? Because that's not something that you just shove in your pocket. And then what about those bicycles? Like who does that? And how do you get into a foreclosed house? Don't they put a big orange sticker on your door, embarrassing you to the neighborhood, saying foreclosed? And then they put that gigantic lock so that you can no longer get back into your house. I wonder if you broke a window and climbed through. It must be a slow day at the police force that particular day. All I'm thinking is, like, when you discover the stuff, Ice was down the street with his camera crew, so it probably wasn't difficult for them to figure. The thing is that when you steal, you've got to hide the evidence for at least 30 days before you bring it out. At Anna's, you can get more than just amazing, delicious pizza. There's also lava cakes, bread bites, and more.
because of those transactions.
We get her insurance from liquid. She was very, very slim, but then she got better and she had gained the weight back. She had gained all her weight back and she gained it mainly in her lower back and a little bit in her base. But she don't gain as much weight in her midsection or her arms or things like that. It's mainly her lower half. She's always been that way. And I know it's saying that it hits before puberty. She has been hitting since she was a teen. Now, when she was before her mother was pregnant, her mother and her father were told that she was going to have a boy, because something in the they saw something, either in the sonogram. I don't know if they really had sonograms in the 70s, but they saw something in her chart that indicated that she was going to have a boy, but she ended up having a girl. There was no castration there, at birth or nothing like that. She was a girl. There has been plenty of pregnancies where people thought that they were going to be one gender and then they ended up being born and they were the other gender. So it's not um a consistent thing. It's not rare either, but it has happened. But then it says she was masculine, where they try to make her look like she is masculine in the video that I saw. Well, there are plenty of women that you think look masculine that are very women. For example, I'm no shade, but MJ Thompson, the one that allegedly was harassed fooling around with and has helped her with her career. She looks masculine. She looks very nice. She looks nice. I mean, she's not an ugly woman, but she looks masculine. She has very strong features in her face, like bone structure is like very strong. But she's a woman. That's why I said she kind of reminds me of Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is another one. She looks very masculine. She has very distinct and strong bone structure in her face that makes her look masculine, but she is very much woman. I mean, come on now. Selena looks nowhere near masculine. She doesn't have really distinct facial structure. She doesn't have that. She has a little bit of a slight high cheekbone because of her ancestry, because her mom is kind of Native American. But other than that, she doesn't have any strong, distinct masculine features. And if you want to be really literal and really technical, we all came from man. If you want to be biblical and everything, we all came from man. We have we are in the beginning, we had a rib from a man to make a woman. So we come from a man. And then and then a lot of, some people really resemble their fathers. Some women really resemble their fathers, but they're all women. So it's just like, it just sounds ridiculous. And
Grammarly now uses AI to help them write, not revise. Type from
Yolanda is in prison for the rest of her life. Yeah. And she may get parole after 30 years. What do you think about that, Selena?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Costas here from Gold Rush Paranormal. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is one that has been highly requested of me. I may have received hundreds, if not thousands, of requests to do this session. This is for Selena Quintanilla Perez. Selena was an American singer, songwriter, actress that was killed at the young age of 23 by her manager slash agent, Yolanda Saldivar. Now, before we get into the video, if this is your first time here and you are interested in anything paranormal, ITC, or spirit communication related, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I release the next video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. This is an attempt to see if I can make contact with Selena or Jamie.
Why did you sit on the corner of the bed right across her ivory that you watch? Are you like, because she's recording herself, but why are you just sitting there? And when this is about a piece of punk or lit ass party that there, come on, lady. This bullshit. You see, you don't know that to see it. Don't get on line with a copy picture again. I ain't want to do you know what this is. Back with another video. I know I've done this one before with the elevator, which had Kanika Shavaya and supposedly Monique in it, but it's definitely not them. And certain I could never really figure out what the time of the night. And I could tell that that's the kitchen. That they're not in no elevator like you said, but that's what the story was, and that it was in the elevator. And that's not an elevator. You can just tell just by looking at it. And I'm gonna show you this little clip real quick, and then we're gonna dive deeper into it with different software. But first, I'm gonna show you the video. So this is supposed to be Shemaya for without me even going into it with it. So listen to what they say and how they sound. That's not it just don't sound like it. It sounds like they say go up, leave, I don't know what they say, but it's weird. And like what she would not make those noise like that. which I watching is you can tell that somebody they had it this way. That Melissa, the way they look, and her look, it looks like there's some type of collapsing or something on her face. Look at how this person looks like there's somebody right here standing with their facing this way. Almost. And I'm telling you, they're in the kitchen, just watch the back to be able to tell by the cells the speed of the but there's one point where you're able to even see that office that had a pump above it. But you can tell that it's shadows back. And look, these are my doors right here. Did you go back? These are like the wooden doors that you have to come into to get into the kitchen area. And then switch to view. And I see it a little better. The camera. So much of the company that if you look at everything, it's definitely not survive. Not the inside of the elevator. See the doors right here? It looks like one thing is open. It's like one of the doors are open. It does not look like the other. Look at how they look. See that? Just how they look. You just see how the door looks. They need to look like it's open. Definitely. See, they're flexible. It's and then out of nowhere, it's supposed to be early that I highly doubt it would be the one of them. And any of Shemaiah, let me just turn this off. Right now, Kanika is supposed to look at this. This is not what Kanika was wearing. She didn't have like black on it. Those look black. Shemaiah, I also one, but I'm sure now that this back here is kitchen area. And that's where they're at. Then the kitchen and not in the elevator. Able to shelves, the doors. See, look how they have it. You can tell it's not really fun.
Right.
You know, just see the personality right there.
That's one good.
That just a little bit. So somebody walked off right there, seen it, and there was somebody right there behind. It's just supposed to be kidding. But I swear they need to go out of it. I don't know. It basically just it's the guy that this looks like a security guard. One of the security guard people. Definitely not survived. I don't know if they have hair on. I don't know if they got beards. They ain't got no hair. You look back here, and I swear, this could be it. Yeah, they look like it. The poor guy on the third page. But then was I think the worst. I think that the worst restaurant. But yeah, man, I just want to say how this is so fake and edited, and it's obvious. And why would they edit this? Why would they even do this? What was the purpose of this? It's easy to tell that it's not real. It's one of the easiest, I guess, lives or whatever you want to say. Yeah. See the door even look like it opened back there. See, that's just a little bit. It's not an elevator. See, the door opens up. See, it just opened up. It comes to right here. So it's not something she has in her hand. That's right there to do it because this is supposed to be her phone. And another thing, what would they be recording on? Serving the elevator. I don't even feel like this phone is what recorded them. I feel like somebody else recorded them. I feel like this is not even what's recorded. You don't see like the red, the flash, and that don't even look like a phone. What is, I feel like that's not even recorded. I feel like somebody else, and why would survive he turned around the whole time. And this is not what she had on.
Price.
Look, I know, because I would give you guys first, a 360 is. Alright, so this doesn't feel as weird to me anymore because I tried filming this video like 4 other times. I even edited like half of one video. I realized I was like, you know what? This isn't the one. I'm like very picky with this video. I don't even know if I'll post this because I feel like this is like the most important video on my channel, especially since I never did a sit down talk video ever since I picked up a camera. I mean, probably once or twice, but those were like story times. I've never like opened up or shared my life to you guys. So I guess that's what I'm doing here. So it's a little bit of an update, you know. And for a lot of you guys want an update. Like my Instagram comments, TikTok comments, my DMs are just filled with them. Where have you been? Or yo, when are you posting? And to be honest, I've been trying to post an update video for the longest time now. It's just I feel like the last videos I did were kind of over edited, and I don't want to over edit this video. I kind of want to keep it like raw in a way without too many cuts. I know in a way I just need that space, so I'll probably end up cutting most of it. I also want to show like some visuals over the screen. Okay, enough of this. Let me give you guys an update. I feel like the only way to give you guys an update is if I go all the way back in time. I mean, like to when I first started my YouTube channel. When I first started my YouTube channel, you guys can tell if you guys ever watched any of my like first uploads. By the way, all the uploads are still up. I never credited any of them out to a reason. So before I even started this channel, I had one channel called Donovan Rock, and this is like when I was 8 years old. I used to post some dumb shit on it. But it just goes to show that I would love filming and posting on YouTube since I was 7, 8 years old. That is now I lost access to. So So like 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, I started up a new YouTube channel, which is this one. It was originally called Sneaker Kid for all the OGs out there. And as I said, I would just post 2 videos. Because at the time, it's what I loved. It wasn't never about the views. I was just a kid filming what I loved. I feel like the first video that got over 10,000 views for me was like a shoe collection video. And that's how I got like my first 3,000 subscribers. And I just kept going. I kept making 2 videos this time. Like I didn't care about the numbers. I would just go out with my friends and do anything that I wanted to. And I was still getting subscribers. So I just kept filming and I kept filming. And then the clown series. A lot of you guys know me from the clown series because that was like that one. I'm 16. Keep in mind, this is just me, 13, 12 years old. I'm not filming in my neighborhood with my friends, making sick videos. The next morning, I'll wake up after that video was posted, and it'll be a million views overnight. I mean, this would happen for like 2 weeks straight. And keep in mind, I'm in 7th grade at this time. I'm walking into my first period science class, checking my social media every morning. This is like my first real sign of success with these crime videos. And I would say this is when I started to grow an addiction, or not an addiction, this is when I like fell in love with numbers. And I didn't know at the time, you can't let the numbers determine your mood. And that's literally what was happening. Like I didn't notice it at the time, I would wake up, I would look right away at social media, okay, it did well. My mood is I just kept getting attention. Shining, drinking life. Attention. And my channel was blowing up and I was loving it. So what did I do? I kept making a clown video and they kept doing well. I mean, like some of them wouldn't reach over a mil, but most of them would still. So then I was like, okay, they're not touching over a mil anymore. So let me switch it up. I even did some stuff with Santa Claus. And I'm not gonna lie, it was still really fun for me at the time. It was getting the views. I was having fun with the videos, like me, my friends, my dad were all getting them. And I was still getting like a lot of views. What really burst my mood when I seen the numbers, and I never really realized it. And that's what I mean, because as soon as my channel takes a dip, my mood would take it. So then I take a break from all the killer clown Santa Claus for like 6 or 7 months. I take a break, and in that 6 or 7 months, my channel literally just takes a dip. So it goes up with the killer clown and Santa Claus stuff, and then it literally just takes a dip. In that time period, I'm thinking, okay, well, the skits get the most views. So what is another series that I can do that people would enjoy? And then I came up with, the Jimmy, Boxing Jimmy, and Boxing My Bully. And those were fun videos as well to me. I feel like around Jimmy time is when I was like, okay, I feel like I'm pushing like all these skits a little too hard. I feel like I should start making like real videos. But at the time, I just felt like people don't care about my real life, and it kind of sounds like shitty to say. But the only thing that got views were the skits, so I thought, okay, the only thing I have to put out is skits. You know, I wanted to make so much more videos at the time. I felt like, no, I can't do that because it won't do as like if you know what I mean. Like if you're a YouTuber, you know what I mean. Like I wanted to expand, but I was scared to. And now I regret. So when the Jimmy series is happening, I'm literally realizing to myself, like, I keep doing these skits, like it's burning me out, like acting all the time. Camera, like I just want to do something like genuine on camera for us, like how I used to, like with the speaker videos. But you know, my head is telling me, dude, no, you can't. You can't. It's not going to get as much views. And the only thing that really mattered to me at the time, and it sucks to say, were the news, because numbers were hot. The big news. You guys all wonder, yo, like you moved out of your house. What happened? What happened? So yeah, I moved out of my house because my parents they get divorced. This is like a year and a half ago now, or close to a year and a half ago, and moving out of the house really did hurt. By the time, you know, I just like, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through it. So I was going, you know, that's kind of hurt. You know, your parents getting divorced, and I was still with my mom, like locking my dad outside, locking my mom outside. And, you know, the fact that I couldn't make any more of those videos, like at least we got together. So when we moved out the house, I moved into an apartment with my mom and my sister and my brother. So it was just the four of us living in an apartment for like a year. When I was in that apartment, I would make videos, like here and there, but it was one of the videos. I could just like throw a video up because it would make me feel better, but I never really had like that fire because I'm still going through, you know, my parents just got divorced. But at the time, I was just like so confused, like, why don't I feel like it's what kind of hurts to say that? I tune it up, bro. Because like every single other video, I tune it up. So like this video, I want to. That's kind of the reason why I want to post it. At the time, I didn't really realize why I was unmotivated. You know, when my parents did divorce, I got into like smoking weed a little bit. Not even a little bit, but it was almost like every day. It was really unhealthy. To be honest, I was just genuinely sad for like the last year. Keep beating around the bush, but yeah, I was just sad. I'm not going to use depressed because I hate using that word. Sad. I'm gonna press the doors. I'm using a plan. And I'm not saying you guys did it. I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you my personal experience. And I overused it and it fucked with me hard. It took me to quit to realize. That's when I broke free. That's corny as it sounds. That's when I broke free and I'm ready to start making videos that I want to make again. And making videos that originally led me to making YouTube videos. Like making videos that I like making videos. Not something for the views or because it was never really about that. Like I gotta remember why I started it. And it was because I was still when I looked at the time. And as you guys know, over the last couple months, I've been building 6 super in my garage. I'm not gonna give you guys videos of it yet because there will be a reveal out my channel very shortly. That's kind of the last thing that has to go in. And I'm gonna start making videos about my father, not 11, 19-year-old.
Did have party today. Come on, man. Come on. This bullshit. You see, she don't know about that. See, don't get on a lot of the college PJ. All right, there go. Look at that key. We see that key. Well,
What batteries? Y'all, oh my gosh. Alright, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. I would stay on longer, but the doggone battery's about to die. Peace, guys. Stay tuned for the next because like I said, guys, I will be keeping more active with posting. So I'll have a lot of more videos coming this week. So stay tuned for that, y'all.